My name is Dyer, and this video is for people who are considering a career change. Now, if you just graduated from college, who I usually talk to, or if you're happy in your career right now, I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching, but I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Okay, now that it's just us, here we go. I usually get the question, I'm thinking about a career change, but ... I don't think I have any skills that translate into the real world or into the business world. Yes, I know acting is a business, but I'm just going to call it the business world right now for ease here. So, as an actor, you have so many more skills than you think you do that translate. Because I can teach you any skill. Like, I can teach you how to do a spreadsheet, or I can teach you how to book travel. Something I cannot teach is attitude. And that is the biggest thing. I cannot teach attitude and I cannot teach resilience. And as actors, we have a lot of resilience and we have to have a great attitude. Let's start out with attitude. As actors, we're thrust in new situations where we are living and working with people we don't know. We have to be like, hi, nice to meet you, stage doors, opening night receptions when we're meeting donors. Like, we have to throw on the hi, nice to meet you face. That is perfect for reception work. And you don't understand what an asset that is to have a people person slap on the smile mentality. Having resilience. As actors, we go through so much. We go to audition after audition. We get cast. We don't get cast. We get a call. We're in another city next week. It's just our life, right? We're used to that. And you kind of have to deal with resilience in the business world. Say you book a trip for your boss and something goes awry and you have to reschedule meetings and you have to move things around. There's so much resilience in the business world that I can't teach. To have that type of attitude, that's a huge asset. So, resilience and attitude. I like to equate it as when you're starting in the business world, you're starting as a non-act actor all over again. And remember when you had to sit in those EPAs all day just hoping and praying that you'll get seen? That's what it's like to start in the business world. I can't tell you how many times I had to stock a refrigerator and made sure all the Sprite logos were in the same way, or I had to run down for deliveries, or I had to clean up lunches or set up lunches or clean up people's coffee and move chairs the right way. Like, you are starting at the bottom rung of the admin, reception, and office world, and you are trying to build up your career all over again. I remember my first day when I temped and then I did a temp to perm and I was like, yeah, I like this. I want to go permanent full time. And the first day that I did my office job, I walked across the train platform to my now husband and I just buried my face in his coat. I was like, it's so hard. And it is, because it's so different. And you're going to get the grunt jobs starting out. You really are. So just think of it as, all right, this is non-ec world all over again. And I'm going to build myself up in the business world just like you built yourself up in your career, okay? But you got this, and you've got to have the right attitude. I was complaining to somebody that I was sitting next to, and she was legal something, I'm not really sure. She graduated from law school, and during one of her internships, she said she was complaining to her boss that she had to put labels on file folders. And her boss looked at her and said, if I can't trust you to put a label on a file folder straight and evenly, how can I trust you with a case? I thought that's so true. And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, oh my gosh, if they can't trust me to stock the fridge correctly, or to set out a lunch beautifully, or to organize conference rooms just as they need correctly, even though it seems like such a mundane task, how are they going to give me other tasks? I mean, they're trying me out. A lot of the jobs, like when I got my job, it was temp to perm. It's try before you buy, man. Like, they gotta make sure they like you and you like them. So you're starting at the bottom rung again at a completely different career. So just think of it like you're not Ike again, okay? Gotta build yourself up 3 to 5 years to get yourself where you need to be in your career. So attitude, have the right attitude. Because if they can't trust you to put a label on that file folder correctly, how are they going to trust you with more? Improv. So, especially at reception, things are crazy. You're going to have people coming in, you need to put people in security, you're going to have meetings that come in that your bosses aren't going to tell you about, so you need to call them to see if they need this person meeting. This conference room, 3 conference rooms are going to be booked, and then 1 meeting is going to run over, but the next meeting needs to go in that conference room, so you got to find them another place. It is crazy. Some of these reception jobs, it is like Grand Central Station up front. So you gotta have improv skills. You gotta be able to go with the flow, and somebody can tell you something confidentially, and then someone else says something, and you like, I can't act like you know that. Like, you have to act. I act every single day in my job. So you have to have acting and improv skills. And to be able to go with the flow and like improv and, oh, he'd be happy to see you. And then you call up so-and-so, so-and-so's here and they want to see you. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, my boss he's in a meeting right now. Can I take a message? Like, you have to be able to think on your feet, because the stuff that's gonna get thrown at you is crazy, and it's super, super fun, and I love when it's busy, but you have to have those improv skills and be able to think on your feet. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to this person. How do I say it? Like, this person's in this room and they need to get this, and like, you gotta. And if you have improv skills and be able to go with the flow, like somebody drops a line in the show, somebody doesn't make their entrance, like, what do you do, right? So you have those skills, and those are so, so valuable in the business world.